good actor is going nowhere. Tonight, we speak with one of the backers of the Labour Party candidate who dumped the APC. He was a former secretary to the government of the Federation, Mr. Babachar Lawal. He joins me live here in our election studio. Thank you so much indeed for joining us tonight. And welcome to our election studio.
Thank you.
You enjoy it, isn't it?
Oh, yes, I do.
You love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Let me begin by asking you, how is the race from the last time you were on politics today and now? Anything changed dramatically?
Well, on the side of the Labour Party, you mean? What has changed is that areas where we had not expected Labour to do well, they are galloping through. And the momentum is so much that it's difficult to contain. You know, when this 2023 election season commenced, the Peter Obi was not on the card. During the computations as to what would happen, the expectation was that the race was a straight one between APC and PDP. Then out of nowhere, Peter Obi comes in, and then followed by Rabiu Kwankwaso. And the whole permutations change. Unfortunately for the two parties, the APC and PDP, they didn't have the capacity to factor in these new dynamics, and the thing is overrunning them. As we speak, Peter Obi has run PDP out of Adamawa State. They have run PDP out of Taraba State, Plateau State, Benue State, Kaduna State, and quite a lot of the states in the north where our calculation was we're targeting 25%. But now we are targeting anything from 55 to 70% in majority of the states in the north. Of course, also we had some doubts about whether or not the southeast will come out en masse to support Peter Obi. But to our pleasant surprise, it is now a complete overrun. No party, they only go to southeast to campaign as a form of tourism, you know, and to further demarket themselves. In the south-south, where we thought we were going to compete on a 50-50 basis with any other party, I mean, maybe PDP, we find ourselves targeting 80-90% in the south-south. So that's why it is. I can tell you that even in the far north, with the so-called far north, I'll give you an example. 2 weeks back, I sent some campaign materials to one of our supporters in Katsina. And when it got to the motor park and the poor man went to collect the campaign materials, the motor park security wanted to see what was in the bag. And when it was discovered that it was Peter Obi dirty T-shirts, they ransacked it. Everybody got a piece of it. And what they were telling the poor man was that in Katsina they are tired. They've been told over and over to vote for their fellow Muslims. They did vote for their fellow Muslims in past elections, and see where they are. Most of them are now refugees living in the motor parks. So this time around, they will not listen to anybody telling them to vote for their brother because he's a Muslim. Because voting for a Muslim only ended up them ending up in a motor park as refugees.
I mean, you were one of those who preached the APC to Nigerians.
Yes.
You were one of the founding fathers of the APC.
Yes.
Did you ever envisage, because now you're saying, from your description,